Did you see that? Something is moving in that minecart above us.
I'm on it. Oh my, that was an unlucky hiding place. Echo! Where are we? You are lost! See? That's your typical Borgovian echo. Unnatural, unhelpful, but accurate.
Well, well, a good day to you, stranger. And to you, my lady.
A good day to you, too. Do you have a free spot for two tired travelers?
Travelers, huh? What kind of traveler takes a ghost lady with him?
Your average noble and rich Borgovian traveler, I suppose.
That's good to hear. The thing is, good sir, is that we are outlaws, and now we'll rob you blind.
I'm freezing. I've never felt so cold.
Don't give up, Katerina. We're almost there.
Got you!
Turn back, stranger. You cannot pass.
Who died and made you the gatekeeper?
Countless warriors died here to protect this land. I am the representative of the Hunter's Guild, the guardians of life and light.
Guardians of what?
My name is Van Helsing, and I'm a monster hunter. I'm a proud member of the guild. Let me through.
You can pass then, but beware. The forest beyond this point is protected by magical seals. Do not break the seals, otherwise you risk letting loose a terrible tempest.
I try to do my best.
Van Helsing, we have found a secret laboratory. Join us in the lair, please.
Van Helsing, have you ever seen a magical seal?
Of course I have. I'm an expert on the arcane, remember?
It must have slipped my mind. Well, it didn't take us long to find the first corpse. He's been dead for a while.
He looks rather undead to me. Shouldn't you recognize your fellow restless souls?
Technically, he is not restless. His soul is still bound to the corpse.
I have a magical moonstone on me. Take it and free my soul.
I have a bad feeling about this. We should leave.
Don't you dare! I want that jewel!
run loose.
I was aware of that, you know. I only wanted to lure out that spirit.
Of course you did.
The Deathless was the master of the ink.
Look, a familiar face.
Yes, I know you. You're the merchant I had to save earlier in Croakwood. What's with you this time?
Do you know how hard it is to leave this horrible country?
You really should give me a discount.
Of course, which is just great since the prices have climbed really high since then. But this way you don't have to pay more. Although first, you should set me free, you know.
I'll go and talk to the Spirit Walkers.
What are you doing here? You are disturbing our ritual.
Which was exactly my intention. You're holding someone captive, and I want you to set him free before these preparations turn into a ritual.
That man disturbed the slumber of the spirit of the deep. If that dark spirit crawls into the light, it won't go back until it's tasted human blood. We captured this man to calm the spirit with a sacrifice.
Is there any other way to save this man?
Of course there is. We can sacrifice you, for example.
Or you know I could hunt down this evil spirit. But that's just an idea.
You shall find the spirit in an ancient well in the black heart of a cursed village. But you must hurry. We can't delay the sacrifice much longer.
I think that these men are ready to spill blood.
We should hurry then.
Some healing potions would be nice.
is full.